Make your own headlines.
Hey, this is Dow Welsh inviting you to enjoy some random news and make the grace of God your biggest headline of the day. Today's podcast is sponsored by Bobby Bitterman's Bean Counters and the letter L. So what is your favorite font? Fonts are the typeface used on everything you read, from books to billboards to bacon labels. A recent article points out that more difficult to read fonts may help you retain information better. Research shows that fonts like Comic Sans and Hettenschweiler require a little more mental effort and keep you from skimming the page. Now that may be true, but I heard that every time you use Comic Sans, a unicorn loses its horn. I guess that's why we never see any unicorns. There's just too much Comic Sans. And what about Hettenschweiler? It sounds like Laverne and Shirley. Shamil, Shamazel, Hettenschweiler Incorporated. We're gonna do it. I heard that if you think Comic Sans is not the best font ever, then you're just talking a bunch of nonsense. About 600 years before Jesus was born, God was giving a message to the prophet Habakkuk, and this was the message. Write the vision plainly, so he may run who reads it. Why does the guy have to run? Is it a scary vision? No, that just means that it needs to be written so people can easily read it and use it. My friend Danny told me years ago not to use fancy cursive fonts on outside signs. Why? Nobody can read fancy cursive words when they're riding down the road. It's true. Plain and readable is the way to go. And that's the Bible. Now that doesn't mean there aren't difficult things in the pages. But as someone said, the Bible is the only book where the author is always present when you're reading. So, for the good of your soul, read and run. Make that one of your headlines today. Make Your Own Headlines is a little smidge of encouragement from Holland Avenue Baptist Church. Tune in Monday to Friday wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find my weekly sermons by searching Holland Avenue on YouTube and Apple Podcasts. And for more positive resources, check out hollandavenue.com.